and welcome to another episode of Quiet in the Library. I am your host, Reggie, and I'm really excited to get into this new lore book. Obviously, we've taken a huge break due to the COVID-19, and I'm glad that we're back. I'm glad that we're going to start doing some more lore books out of Destiny specifically. So the next book that we're physically going to be getting into is called A Drifters Gambit. It specifically deals with the drifter's journey from past the reef to a new tower, as told by a renegade called, let me see, let me figure out what this person's name is. It's Shin Malfour. So Shin Malfour is a hunter that has been monitoring Drifter, one of the books that we did before The Man with No Name, and figuring out what he's up to, what he's going to be doing, and how these two interact. So I'm really excited that we get the opportunity to go into it, to check it out, to do these new things, and I'm so glad for everyone that still listens to the old episodes and continues to start to listen to these new episodes. So thanks for listening. Let's get into it. I've followed him for a short while now, tracked his path since he turned up on mine. He's not like them, but not far off. Hard to trust. Hard to know. He's seen more than most can imagine and done things most wouldn't dare. But he's always kept his distance, stayed far from the light. Why head cityside now? Why risk antagonizing those best equipped to cut his journey short? Can't quite say. I get the sense he's on the run. But from what? From who? There are shadows in his past. Do they linger? Do they hunt? Or is his desperation driven by other concerns? All I've seen, all I've uncovered of him, of his long winding road, says he's made enemies at just about every turn, over centuries. That list grew real long. He's been comfortable on the dodge out beyond the reef, ever moving, ever exploring, never concerned with the dangers riding in his wake. So again, why now? Why here? What's his play? More important, what's his game? The Drifter wasn't always my target. In fact, he only came to my attention when he started running with them I'd call prey. Before that, he'd existed only as a rumor. The strange light-bearer who journeyed beyond the system's edge. The lone wanderer who was only a guardian by reductive modern definitions. He had a ghost. He was touched by the light. His motivations, though, were his own. Some might say selfish, and I'd have to agree. In regard to the concepts of duty and devotion and using one's gifts for the betterment of humanity, not his play. The city be damned. The traveler be damned. The light be damned. Which makes his run to the tower and his newfound benevolence all the more curious. I lost track of him when the traveler fell silent. Could be that severed connection drew him back. If so, I doubt it's something he'd admit. Yet here he is. Unwelcome, but with a gift for persuasion. I can't say it doesn't make me uneasy. There was, so we're clear, a time I'd call him a threat. There was a time I'd look to end him as punishment for the paths he tread. But things aren't quite so simple these days. Gaul taught us that. And while I still plan to punish those who have transgressed, I can also see the value in certain risks. This gambit, the Drifter's strange little game. may just be one such. It requires care, a keen eye, to ensure the means it doesn't consume the ends. But I got a feeling our new friend might be a necessary catalyst. And if not, he sure makes for a fine cut of bait. Thank you so much for everyone for listening. We appreciate you checking out these first two chapters, Uneasy Feeling and Justified Means. Thank you for all the supporters reaching out through Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, through Spotify, all of our platforms that we have the show on. Thank you so very much. We're definitely going to be putting out more episodes more frequently, more regularly. So thank you for the support. And this is Reggie signing off.